Would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck.
I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I skipped through Garrus's mission and then saved it afterwards, and it seemed to work. But one thing that was different was I chose a middle option rather than a top option. And I'm worried that like it might have changed something.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
No, I just mean OBS doing OBS stuff, such as forgetting mic settings. Well, it was unmuted, so like when I closed it, but apparently just muted it. It's my fault, I should have checked, but yeah. Talk with Garrus, that'll cheer you up. It wouldn't change anything, I hope not. Yeah, talking to Garrus might cheer me up, but he might be back to collaborating now. He might be. I also wanted to go and see my fish.
Commander,
And hamster.
those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
It's alright.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
There's lots to talk about.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. Can't imagine it'll be this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Said people are gonna die.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you think that's why like a lot of the crew isn't the original crew?
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a
Don't
good
say
Turian
that.
hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How did Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
That's cool.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
She? Ayo.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Look at that option! Oh my god. Oh. I'm flustered. Yes, go for it, you have to. Fight me. I'm gonna, I have to. Oh my god. He just said, look at what he just said. I can't, is that not, yeah, I can't, no. I mean,
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god. This is not what I was expecting, but it's a very pleasant surprise.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you. If we can figure out a way to make it work, then... yeah, definitely.
Holy shit. There was other conversation options I wanted to talk about, but I can't go back now. That was great what Shepard did. That was amazing. That was incredible. I need to... wow. That was some grade A flirting.
Something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you...
No, I like that we didn't. No, Rasky, see. I think, like, that's the thing. Like, I was like, hopefully we don't go straight into it, because, like, I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool that now, like, it was just, like, it was basically just flirting, you know? That's so cool. Yo. May I recommend a chat with Morden? Yeah, I will go. I just want to see my space hamster, and then I'll go. And my fish. Look, gang, I've got fish. I don't think I found it. Oh no, I think you have to buy it, don't you? Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Oh, Shepard, you. Oh, funny. I have a sovereign thing as well. Should I go and talk to Morden now? Get off, Caden. No. Mass Effect is good with the slow burns. Oh my god, that is my... yes. Oh look, there's my hamster. Hey, baby. It squeaked. What should we call it? Be nervous. I love a slow burn. I feel like they listened to the feedback, obviously, in Mass Effect 1, because Mass Effect 1 was not a slow burn. Boo? Yeah, okay. Boo's cute. Boo. Hi, Becky. How are you? Like, Mass Effect 1 was not, like, a slow burn at all. But I feel like, wow, that was... like, I thought, because if they had just gone and done it then and there, it would have been, like, not as good. But now I'm like, now, if you thought I was obsessed with this game before, now? Wow.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. I'm a little bit flustered, but I'm really good. It's nice to see you. How's your Sunday been?
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Is that the conversation you wanted to hear, sir? Plus, is it in a good or bad way? Good. Something good happened just now in the game. It was a character I like said something that I like. And yeah, it's just maybe at like a silly little schoolgirl, and now I'm very aware that I'm on stream and my cam is on. Not the conversation I was expecting. Check back with him every now and then. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. This game is just great.
So the collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers and the Citadel were once something different.
I didn't get a chance to finish my conversation
Commander,
with
I
Gareth
assume everything's going well
before
up
it.
here?
it was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It
Am
makes
I
us
supposed to
look
be
good when we come in
concentrating on anything after that whole conversation?
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right, no hard feelings. Good game.
Good game.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Oh, you didn't say anything, Joker.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
See you, Commander. That's literally me.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay.
We
Thane
need to
would like
talk
to speak with you, Commander.
Tali and Thane. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favourite reporter? When you come up for air, let me know. The consort. I thought that my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues. Though I sense that you head toward an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested. Now I fear you cannot rely on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side with clear minds and clear hearts It's telling me to do the loyalty missions. I feel like they're really important. Having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology. Oh my god. Can you imagine being as smooth as Shepard though, flirting? Like, can you imagine having that? Actually, that's a question, chat. I am rubbish at knowing I'm being flirted with, for one. And two, I can't even make eye contact with a person that I have no romantic interests in. If it's somebody that I have romantic interests in, I have no chance of even like looking in their direction. So I can't flirt. What's your guys' like stance on it? I mean, Garrus knew what he was doing as well, bringing up that story. I just want to watch it again. Oh my god. I can't read anything. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Believing these materials to be hazardous danger, but locked in quarantine. Okay, I'll read that later. Dear Commander Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear of the destruction of the Normandy and those people who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing, I were presumed dead. I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad you're still here to protect us who've grown dependent on both of you. Is Garrus with you again by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail. I don't think the com address I had for him works anymore because he hasn't returned my calls. Always so busy with his grand crusades, his great passions, and that he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything or anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I'd really love to hear from him, or both of you can come by next time we sit down. I think we'll go do that, because that's that doctor that when we first met Garrus, like, kind of properly. You know if Kitty's flirting with you because she stares at your shoes, not hers. I reckon, right, if I like a person, it's all in about what you don't see. So like, if they're not looking at me, that's when I'll take my chance to like look at them, and I'm just like, and then the minute they look at me, I'm like, and look away. So I reckon that the Shepard, it's like Shepard's like front was just amazing to watch. I am smooth. I'm legit so good. Garrus is that guy that keeps you awake at night. She hopes so. It's just interesting because when I realised I wasn't really into anyone, I've started noticing more when people are flirting with me. Before that, I did not even notice. Really? How do people flirt? What do they do? Because I don't know how you flirt. Literally, Rasky, I'll literally just like, I'm off. I'm terrible. I'm gonna go back to the Citadel because I think there's still some stuff to do. Oh my god, he got in a sparring match with a female Turian, and then they went and settled the draw in her private court. I can't, guys, I can't. It's so much. Do yourself a favor and stay away or don't from the fan fiction. I think there's enough fan fiction going on up here. Got reach her. You should show me your enormous penis. And then Shepard was like, oh, he said he had reach, but she had flexibility. And then Shepard. Oh, that's cool. That's his extra outfit. Then Shepard comes in and says, That she was. Oh my god, I can't. I'm sorry. I need to.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody and charges are pending.
That's the least that bastard deserves.
I can't talk to him. New outfit, by the way. Yes, it is, but I can't look at Garrus right now because. Where was this lady? Or can you not actually visit her? I wonder if that's not a thing. Find use for ID. Find credit chip. Garrus and Thane are my favourite romances. Yeah, Thane seems sweet. But I think my... Oh, sorry. I think Shepard's heart, I should clarify that, is with someone else. She's a doctor. There we have it. We know if Kitty's flirting with us when she dives behind furniture. Literally. I want to look at his outfit, but oh, I have to. Okay, right. Just play it cool. No, don't look down. Shepard. It's cool. It's got like the destruction on it still. Okay, bye. Would you like an answer to that question about Dr. Yeah, I would, because I haven't seen like a medical bay or anything, or like wards or anything, and it's not coming up on the journal either. CSEC, cafe, com terminal. She's not in this game. It's just an email. Rude. Why would the game do that? That's so confusing. I am still looking for this for a couple of things though, aren't I? And immediately looks at the crotch. We know where your mind is. I did not. I did not. I did not. Did I?
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Yeah, I could.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Generally the vibe I get is they'll slide into my DMs and comment about specific how they liked it. I don't about something specific. Oh, I see, right. I don't generally DM. I'm also interact in public Discords or Twitch chats, so I sort of tell when someone's interested in striking up more of a personal conversation. It depends on how direct they are as well. Like some would flat out say, wow, your haircut's so hot, and I'm usually like, thanks, I know. It's cool that you like, I think I get a vibe. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I suppose, like some people, the only time I'll notice it is if someone's making it really obvious. Like if someone's subtly flirting with me, I have no idea. Would you like a discount? I got a discount. I want to buy Garrus a sniper rifle. Can I get this sniper rifle engraved? I'm buying him a sniper rifle. Shh. Everybody, shh. Don't judge me. Yes.
This is valuable.
Very valuable.
Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty.
In everyone's life, there is a moment when things crystallize. You can see all the roads that have led you to that point, and all the paths that lie ahead.
We have to recruit one more person. See, I'm just pissing about now on the Citadel. Really, what I should be doing is going and doing stuff. I don't actually have any idea how long I've been streaming tonight because I had so many crashes that it says I've been live for 28 minutes. So we'll just go with that.
Further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi. The Turian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refused to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel.
I kind of forget sometimes that the Turians don't really like humans and vice versa. Sorry, I didn't hold the door open for you. Oh, you just spawned.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
These humans are all racist.
Oh. Solarians talk tentacle porn. Shepherd, you have my attention. I literally ran back. What is wrong with me?
Thane would like to speak with you,
I
Commander.
will. I will. Stop it. Let's try this one.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, updating crew dental records. All Cerberus personnel have cyanide capsules and molars. Primitive. Ocular nerve flashbangs harder to disarm. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Actually, no, let's go. Let's do
Speak with Tally. She seems very worried.
let's do Jacob's loyalty mission quickly. Or not quickly, but you know what I mean, before we get more stuff. Oh, we also have to go to Tachanka. There's so much to do. Vibe. Guys, thank you for being understanding about my technical difficulties this evening. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Fucking meow.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV. General distress. General distress. MSV Hugo.
Launching probe. I have found something.
Let's go. We have to take Jacob. I wonder who else we'll take. When we go on this mission, by the way, gang, I'm gonna put everyone in their loyalty costumes. Just to flex on them. That sounds fun. Hey Sample, how are you today? Hi. Look Garrus, I got us these rifles. They're blue like your armor. I thought you'd like that. It's got a scope so we can both look at each other through them and stuff. I got his and hers ammo pouches too. Look, yours is mono-programmed and has a bullet hole in it. I thought you'd like that because you like your armor that way. Because a big tough man and
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Jacob, excuse me, thank you. I'm joking, Jacob. I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was. Shit. It's about it's something about Garrus, probably. Can't remember. Look at Crotch again. Did I actually? I was looking at his, like, I thought it looked like... Okay, no. Hey now, chat. Oh, that was what I was gonna say.
Mostly intact. It could have survived impact, but it's been years.
I was gonna say.
Looks like it was stripped after the
Sorry.
crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
I have done the loyalty missions for quite a few people, but that was the first time like a bit of a flirty option came up.
Local flora chemically incompatible with human physics.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Garrus.
Pause is recorded as record deleted by
Literally.
acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Gonna laugh again because I'm on a Nicolas Cage binge and I'm in the middle of Con Air. No worries, my dude. But if they do a live action Mass Effect, I want Cage as Shepard or Rex or both. He just plays all of the characters.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
You mean the food was causing the amnesia, not Garrus? Oh my god.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
His voice as well, right? It's like a purr. Incredible.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
No!
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the
Fucking
leader
hell.
is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Incoming!
Jesus, I really am role-playing as Shepard. I didn't have my hand on the mouse and I like panicked.
That one hit!
This should slow him down.
This is an interesting sniper rifle.
There we go!
Have a nice trip!
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
This is why I've got so much money, because I just fucking loot. I can buy space hamsters and sniper
Strip for
rifles.
parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
It's a women. It's a women.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic look.
I can't talk to you. Go away. He has a cruel face. His cruel face. The hunters will kill you.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Oh, there's some men.
Coming.
I like it when Jacob says that. He says, "Gravity's one me, mother, huh?" Something like that. It's cool.
Weapons are for.
Please. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle.
Yes, there is a Discord, John, and it's for followers, so you are more than welcome to join if you'd like to.
Exiled or dead.
One of my mods can send you a link if you like.
Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision,
yes,
but the
please.
rest, abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this.
My darling mods. Is one of you there?
Field is clear.
My darling, wonderful mods. I know you're relaxing. On it. On it! Sounds like Shepard from Resident Evil 5. On it! They're all drooling over Garrus. I think it's me that's Team Garrus. I'm sure my mods have other preferences.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back. Hostiles!
I know Dims is Tali. I do know who Sif is, but I think I've forgotten her name.
One less to worry about.
One less to worry about.
Come on over.
I'm Team Garrus too, and Thane and Tali. Is it in that order, would you say? Good choice. I don't know if I've actually got a second. Probably Jack.
Enemies on our left.
Hostile forces have engaged.
All at once, yo. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the lady you like, but we haven't met her yet.
Have a nice trip.
Yes. Yo! Look, Civ. Thank you for doing the Discord invite, by the way. But yeah, if it's open to followers, so if anyone's following and would like to join, you're more than welcome.
Engaged.
Get over here.
Shepard went like that.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Bitch.
I don't know if she's actually a member of the crew.
Clear.
The girl that you chose to. Actually, I think I'm team Garrus. I like Jack, but then Shepard. My Shepard is fuck me. That's the full sentence right there. Oh yeah, get Jacob up. Sorry, Jacob. I think it's really cool how like they were flirting and now they're just doing like a mission.
Throwing people away.
They're soldiers first.
Is not my father.
Yeah, but it's still cool.
Heads up!
Enemy drone!
And stay there. Nice shot.
Thank you.
On my way.
Right.
It's ridiculous. I'm fighting and I'm keeping an eye on Garrus. I think it's cool they were flirting and now they're just doing a mission. They're very flexible people. Oh dear. Don't look round the corner, Garrus. There's bad mans. This is bad. Okay, this is kind of bad. This is a bad situation we find ourselves in. Okay, that's good, because I had to deal with him.
Sure thing.
I'll get there.
There's people on each side, that's the trouble. Like we didn't get a chance to clear. Right, hopefully they can keep that thing busy for a minute. That sounds like Jacob dying.
Firing a high impact shot.
Firing high impact shot.
Taking cover.
He lacks staying power. I know. So incredibly thirsty for Valkyrian. The thing is, dude, like fucking hell, they've just had a little flirt back on the ship, and my head is like
I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify.
just stuck on that. To be honest, you wouldn't believe the things they said to each other. Outrageous. Never heard anything like it. Jacob's like down all the time. Bang, done. You know what I mean? Nah, that's the renegade in me talking.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads.
Oh, my gun looks cool on my back.
I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
Garrus can fire a high-impact shot at me any day, am I right? Yo. Yo. Enough with the toys. Shepard, what? We haven't had a chance to get the toys out yet. Oh, the mechs. Oh my god. Jonah! You guys are more naughty than me.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know
Gonna
this
make me
would end one
blush.
day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's
Am I gonna have to knock another gun out of someone's hand?
I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
That was very quick. Survivors from Aya? I don't know if that's how you say it. Are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. You guys.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's Sunday, isn't it? Good night, Eagle. Have fun attending yoga with Gareth or whatever the flexibility stuff was about. Ah. Oh my god. You're not going to let me forget about it. Like, I stopped smiling and then you guys remind me. I'm just getting a cover because I'm quite cold. I still can't believe that conversation. Oh my god. Do you know how much I'm gonna offline repeat that cutscene? Do you understand and like analyze it? Yes. Did I miss a Discord link or I'm not sure. Sif, did you send one? Did you whisper it?
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
Check your whispers.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
John.
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
They look like Sims.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than
I kind of wish, I thought this the other day, it would be really cool if like some of the other crew members could like get together. That'd be cool.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard.
Could you try and whisper Sif, John? Because sometimes some of the
Anytime, Jacob.
some settings are on where people can't message you, but if you try and whisper Sif, it might allow a pathway for you to talk.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
See,
Let's do this later.
After all of the missions, right?
Commander.
They don't want to talk to me, but Gareth was like, flirted. What does this mean? What does it mean? Were you able to message Sif?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Oh, I wanted to ask if he sang.
You said the Collectors
Personal
had no...
interest but suspect you won't see any art in Collector.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the
Success.
very model
Yay,
of a
thank you, guys.
Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Aww. So cute. I can't believe she wasn't going to say anything.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance.
Your husband's ringtone, that's so
Due to
sweet.
intelligence overcoming, compensating for
It's
limitations.
okay, John.
Can't
I
keep
thought
it
that
going,
might
so
be
invent
what it
wheel.
was.
Can't catch food, so invent spear.
It's just
Limitations.
fair
no
to have that
limitations,
as
no advancement. No advancement. Culture stagnates.
an option. I
Works
think
on
I
the
might
way
have
too.
it on.
Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight. Technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone. Worked out aggression. Been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Cutie. You little cutie. Yeah, he's very sweet. I love Morden. Because when he started talking science tech, it reminds me of Morden. Oh. Cute.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very... Thane. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Thane would like...
What's this area of the ship?
I still haven't spoken to the new person.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications.
I'm sure there's people are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Okay. Oh no, I like it. Yo! For ME4, give Solarian romance option. I've got everything crossed for you. Yo, what's that? It's like a drink. Is this like a... Look at that, it's like VR.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Soon if I could read the name.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal. Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too.
She's sweet. I like her. She likes romance books. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Commander, what can
Do you
I...
have a minute,
Of course.
Miranda?
I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted.
Drink isn't green
Let's
enough.
use
Did I
this.
read that? Or am
Because I still envy the
I
time
read it in
Morgan
my
spent
head?
with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming.
Right. Fancy to chat? Yeah, the best jeans. I was thinking that. Maybe it was a pair of Levi's.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed the meal. Anything to say, Dr. Chakwas?
How may I help you, Commander?
No.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
You've said all that before. Mom jeans.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch. It Just might give us a chance against the collectors.
Have you got a minute?
Oh.
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. And damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
I don't want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
I can do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work. It'll either be a night to treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing. In which case, fighting the collectors will be a welcome distraction, so, you know, a win either way.
You know, Garrus, if you're not comfortable with this, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed-up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us. You don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable. Nervous, yes, but never uncomfortable.
Door shut, surprise Pikachu face. I did that, didn't I? I felt myself do it. I'm very aware of my face. That's why I'm covering what I can. He said he's gonna do research. Oh god.
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heat sink.
I'm sorry.
Wait. That metaphor just went somewhere horrible.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right. Because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
That's so funny. Oh, how did the game know that I wanted to romance Garrus? That's so clever. That's so clever, actually. Oh, we need to go see Grant and Jack. I can't remember what floor. Oh no, and Thane. Let's see Thane while we're on this floor. Everybody wants Garrus.
Shepard.
I love this game. I love it too. But you say that, but like...
Is there something wrong?
I know Garrus is probably the most popular character, but it's somehow just new.
To talk about.
Oh, I suppose I did say to Kelly when she said, I just want to hold him, and I said, me too. I wonder if that's what it was.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things.
Thane, swoon.
I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads, tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I
Don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking
Hi,
out in the middle
Cordell.
of
How
the
are
night,
you?
no
You were
final
meant same for a
argument or
while.
slammed door.
It's just clever how this game knew. Like, knows who you want to romance. Because it doesn't make it that obvious, I don't think. Like, how it's picking up on it.
Business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take
I think it's
life.
funny how awkward
I have
Garrus
a home
is
in
as
the
well,
way.
you know.
I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
Still thinking about Garrus. It's honestly, I mean, John, you've met me this evening. My brain. Ask these guys, right? I fucking I can't explain it. This I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's still, yeah. I am still listening. I'm still paying attention. But yes. And this whole situation, he's only just started with the flirty conversations today, and that's just derailed everything. You ease tension by banging a crewmate. I could help you ease tension. This might be how the game picked up on your interest. I mean, yeah, but what I mean is, right, the game, like, after each mission I go and talk to the person, and they didn't talk about flirty stuff. Garrus did, the blushing, I know. It's embarrassing for me, guys, because I'm very aware there's a reaction cam right here, and I'm very conscious of it.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self, the soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
It's funny, all good. I'm glad it's enjoyable. Jacob doesn't like strong women, though, no matter what he says. Oh, really? Oh, and we need to find Tali and Jack and Grunt, because we haven't spoken to Jack and Grunt for a while. Jacob is a sub. I like how, like, the characters are so well written. You guys could, like, literally, like, talk about stuff like that. Like, you know Jacob's a sub. Garrus and Shepard sitting in a tree. SNIPING.
Hey. Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell.
Why? I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
I actually find that I really like Jack a lot.
Tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
Good night, John. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for joining the Discord. See you later.
They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed, and when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's
I should probably go to bed
you
soon.
Should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
I love Jack a lot.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
I love that word, flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Nice. I think we got them all now. There's one person we have to recruit still. I think their name was Samara. Were those Sith? That's not the name.
No messages for you, Commander.
I don't know. Maybe the person that you like in this game isn't. Yes, vibe. I should think about finishing, guys. Is she not romanceable? Yes. vibe it. Oh, a different game. Got you. Ignore me. Actually, I'm thinking I should probably save it here. Because then I can, like, sort of do some planet mining and stuff off stream tomorrow. So I think I'll probably finish up there. But, guys.